Hello everyone, this is Watson, and today we're going to learn how to choose a very perfect camera for our hedgehog box. So, when we have a hedgehog box like this, a very huge box, and we have an entrance here to let the hedgehogs crawl inside and take rest in here. It's kind of like a birdhouse, except this hedgehog box is much more bigger, and usually because hedgehogs can't fly, they have to crawl in here. We're going to leave this on the ground. So, let's now take a look at the inside. Now, this is the inside of a hedgehog box. You can see that once they have entered through this entrance, they'll come to the back of the hedgehog box and they're going to have this much, like over 60% of the space to let them walk around, find the perfect and comfortable spot and take a nap or rest or eat something they like. We can put a lot of cotton and we can put some hay right here, and you can leave a few snacks for them, whatever you desire. So this hedgehog box, if we want to take a look at what's going on inside, we're going to need a camera because the lid, which is also the roof, has to be covering it all the time because sometimes the hedgehogs are afraid of the light, and it would be the best for us to leave the roof on. And then when we want to watch them, if we take the roof off, it kind of disturbs them and frightens them. So in order to let us watch the hedgehogs without interfering their daily living, we're going to use like cameras. If we use like a surveillance camera, it's going to be too big. A surveillance camera is like the size of my fist. That would be a very small one. So like the size of my fist, if I fit it in here, it's going to just reduce the living space for our hedgehogs. And we don't want that. Well, we have a solution which is very perfect for this. So right here, you can see these two, our green backyard mini bird feeder cameras. These two cameras are extremely small, extremely tiny. They're smaller than my fist. So two of these can catch to the size of my fist. And with their small size, they still have high definition resolution. They all go all the way to 1080p. And with high definition, sometimes, we say that we have to cover the roof all the time. They have infrared around the lens, so it can provide us clear images even if it's dark around. And it has wide angles, wide adjustable angle lenses to let us adjust the focus length and find the perfect spot to get a broad view what's of the inside. So if we find the perfect space, we adjust the lenses and aim towards like the middle of this whole box, and it can give us a perfect, almost like the whole view of whatever's going on inside of the box. And also it has an audio built in so we can hear the sounds inside the hedgehog box as well. And last but not least, it is also waterproof. So unlike bird box cameras, usually the bird box are hanged up in the tree, so we don't have to worry about too much of the water infiltrating the birdhouse except when it's rainy. But if we have the hedgehog house put inside the yard, sometimes the rainy weathers will make a little bit of water leveling up, and it will damage if it's like a regular camera. Last but not least, it is waterproof, so birdhouses hang up high in the tree and they don't have to worry about too much except from the water coming from rain. But if we have a hedgehog box low, placed low on the ground, sometimes there are other factors that will cause the water to get inside the box. And if we have a normal IP camera, it might damage the components, but this waterproof is rated up to IP65. So a little bit rain, a little bit of water splashing on it doesn't really damage the camera or interfere the camera's operating at all. So that's another good reason we need a waterproof. So we have two versions of our mini bird feeder cameras. One is the Wi-Fi bird feeder camera, one is the PLE mini bird feeder camera. So the Wi-Fi mini bird feeder camera is not much to say. It has an antenna to transmit the data wirelessly. All we need is to connect the power with a 12 volts direct current adapter. And it will, if we have a great connection, the images are very good as well. And if we want very constant connections with like absolutely almost zero interference, we can choose a PLE wired mini bird feeder camera, because the PLE mini bird feeder camera provides power and data with a single Ethernet cable. And the Ethernet cable connects directly back to our main network. And in this case, the transmission is basically nothing that can be interfering it. So this is the better choice if we want a steady connection. Both of these cameras have their pros and cons, and both of them are able to let us access the camera remotely with our mobile device, like an iPhone or an Android phone or a tablet, anything that can download our applications. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them at the section below. Thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.